Yay!
which is Twitter.
Also live.
Yeah, which is just Twitter. So
Yeah.
We're there. Okay.
Okay.
So, Lady Ada, tonight, what are you going to be building?
Today I'm working on a combo of the Feather Zero, which is the ATSAM 21D breakout board I'm working on,
Yeah.
and the OLED topper, OLED wing, which I've got here, which is I2C. So I have to kind of figure out, first off, I have to get I2C tested on the Zero, but I also want to just get this working. And so I have two things that I don't know that work. So I'm going to test this with a known good thing, and then I will be able to bring it back and test on the unknown good thing. So start with some soldering. Get my soldering jig going on here. Heat this up. And I'm going to start by taking this Metro Mini and converting it back to 3 volts. The solder jumper. Okay. What's that? Oh, and then on the OLED, which I've got up here, I forgot to put, hey cat, put in a pin on the OLED reset. Let's see if there's any other pins. I think I just need I2 move. Yeah, I only did a reset, so if you do that. Oh, you know, there's no pull up. That's probably why it's not working. So this pin over here. So I'll just solder a handy little thing. Okay, so we'll put this like over here. Will this fit? No! Okay, I'll just rewire it then. But still need to put a piece of header on here for it. Okay. Okay, so got the Metro Mini, which is Atmega 328 based, which is a chipset I know and love. So I don't have to worry about like something weird about the core chipset that I understand. Okay. So, oh, this is 1.7 centimeter. Later. Okay. Now I'm going to wire this up, and I will use socket header numbers. Let's get see, power, ground is here, and then reset. Data and clock. Okay, and then I'll connect this to 3 volt, ground, think reset goes to pin 4. Clock. Data. Okay, so let's water it up. Okay, so now I'm going to select Metro. And upload it. So I'm going to see if I get the OLED working, and then I will port it to 0. It's obvious. Let's see, 10K, 10K. Microphone. 390K. Nothing obvious. I'll make it. Nope, nothing's coming up. Should pack another one. I think I'll need it. Yeah, I only made one of these. And I don't see anything that would cause this to not work. Flux connector's good. No cracks. Solder's good. I'm gonna patch up the solder a little bit. I don't doubt that's the issue now. I mean, like, it shows up on I2C, so it's like a power problem. Maybe. Let's says why voltage are they not moving? Let's check the signals. Clock and data definitely have signal coming through on them. Volt line has 3 volts. Okay. Big combination. Well, maybe I'll just take a quick solder pass. I don't know. Like, super unlikely that this will do anything, but really worth a shot. Okay. Nope, still nothing. Alright, well, I will build another one of these next time I'm in the office. Sometimes you have to, like, build two.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be like a hardware design, but it can also just easily be like this OLED isn't good, or it got cracked or damaged or something in the hand soldering process. 'Cause it looks like every other solder point is good. Check these are. It's all on factory. Yeah, I have no idea. Alright, so this OLED is not a good test for I2C. Later. Oh, we can do this real-time clock instead, though. That kind of wants 5 volts. Well, try 3 volts. See if it talks. Okay. This time. And 4 pins. 4 5-volt ground data and clock. Okay, let's try scanner again. Oops. Don't find anything. I really need to power this for 5 minutes. but you can do 3-volt logic. Okay, so 16's found. So now I'm going to try my, let's see, Adafruit. No, this is called RTC. Okay. Upload my RTC demo. Hello. Later. Okay, so wow, it even has pretty much the correct time. It's pretty good. I haven't used this real-time clock in like a year. Okay, so it can talk to the real-time clock, so that's good. Real-time clock is working. So next up, what I want to do is I want to try that out, but with this, which is the 0 compatible. So for that, I actually have to run Arduino 7.7 because the bootloader I have on here is the Arduino 7.7.1. Since we remove this, okay, so this is now at SAM21D breakout board, and it looks like an Arduino M0 Pro native USB port because it's like totally confused. Select M0. And to get the bootloader, I just removed the hex file off of this M0, sorry, 0 Pro using a J-Link. And I was able to get the bootloader off, and then I just reprogrammed the same hex file onto here. So this basically has the Arduino 0 Pro bootloader, which is only supported by the Arduino.org IDE, and I will eventually get the other bootloader working. For now, I'm just like using this because I pretty much have it working already. Okay, so the thing is, I don't think I2C scan actually works, but try it. This is like my first time writing code for the 0, so I'm kind of like learning about the 0. Like for example, USB is actually serial USB, so you have to do like a define serial USB, serial USB because it's serial USB port isn't called serial 1, it's called serial whatever. There's like 5 ports. Another thing that's really weird is it uses an STK 500 V2 programmer protocol, which is okay, but for reasons I don't completely understand yet, but it's probably just related to like AVR support. It says it's an ATmega 256.0, which it totally isn't. It's an ATSAM21D. But I guess just to like make it easy, it pretends to be an ATmega 256. Anyway, it does work. You know, like I can use it, pops up. The only thing is I don't think this scanner code, I think whatever it's using, it's not compatible. We'll see if it comes up with anything. Like I like to use I2C scanners before I do anything with I2C, just to make sure I got the wiring right. I don't have any wired up. But the fact that it's really slow makes me think it doesn't really work. Okay, so some data over here. And then where is that? Just another scan. And if I probe, if I probe on this wire, I don't like see anything. And it doesn't see it, so I think it just doesn't like the scanner. Yeah, I don't think the scanner works with the 0 core. Could be like the org core, could just, I don't know, not work. Okay, so I'm going to try running this demo again, and I still need the defined serial USB. Here. I have to like tweak the demo. Oh, so I don't have it on. Window. Okay, here's the window. Put that in. Probably compile about this. We choose so if in def wire That's weird. Wow, there's just tons of duet code that's being called. Okay, hold on. I already did this define wire. Okay, so oh, I didn't get this one. Oh, come on. Copy. Paste. No. And I'll grab this. Let's find this. Oh, you know, I should pull. Huh. Wire right. Yeah, typecasting. Yay. 252. Okay. I'll have to commit those things as well. What was the progmen? Define progmen. Oh, if you can use progmen, you can define it. Let's try to find it. Actually, I don't need progmen. The SMD has like a quarter of a megabyte of RAM or something ridiculous, so it's not necessary. Okay, so it compiled. BSS chapter progress, whatever. Okay, I just want to see if this talks. I'm also going to put this in here. Okay. And we'll try uploading. Okay. Cool. It actually worked. So I'm actually seeing scope cam. So I can see data is traveling on the clock line, and then at the same time I'm seeing that RTC talk. So I2C works. That's the best way to know that I2C works. So you actually start talking to something. Okay, so I had to redesign this because I actually got the I2C pins wrong. But now I got it right. So these are the I2C pins. And they're also known as, they're not known as 2 and 3, they're known as, I don't even know what they're known as. PA22. Yes, this is what I actually had. So I'm going to close RTC lib. And actually, kind of while I'm at it, I'm going to update. My computer's kind of slow. I'm going to update this example. I'm going to add this too. I'm going to complete and okay, so that's pushed. Okay, so what I want to do is figure out what are these pins really called. So I don't know if it was platform. I don't figure out where are the pins defined. So I'm just kind of noodling around here. SAMD says like it's not programmers, it's not boards. It's variants. It's on Arduino and sensors include variant. It's got some stuff like oscillators and things. LEDs on pin 13. And then I don't know what this 21 gauge SDA 16, 17. I'm gonna guess that this means they're actually digital 16, 17. Let's see what this looks like. Are there any hints at all? No, but like that's kind of a good hint. Okay, another thing I can do, of course, is I open up a blank type sketch and then I say blink on 16. Plane move. This. Another D here somewhere. Another D. Okay. I'm not blinking. Not blinking. What's a 16U? I mean, kind of has to. Doesn't it? What is this like SS is ground? That's weird. Two, 23. Why don't we open up this C code? That's weird. Oh, that's useful. Pin number. Okay. So, debug, USB, analog, SUSB. Okay, so it says that SCL is 17. So let's connect it up. Nope, done with you. And done with you. Okay. This is like my debug code where I have like some LED stuff and serial USB stuff. Okay, so it's very promising. Let's see this. Blinking. Okay, so definitely SCL is 17. Which unfortunately does not fit, really, here. I'll put this above, maybe up on numbers. And that kind of means that SDA has to be 16. So I can try that again. Okay, yeah, this is now blinking. Whoa. Oh, it was one time. Okay. No. Come back to life. Okay, that's blinking again. Lovely. Blinking. So I pick it up. I think I'm making something. Okay. So yeah, this is 16. And I can also do these pins. Add it. RX and TX are 0 and 1. That's kind of predefined. Okay, so S clock is 20. MOSI is 21, and MISO is 18. well, I have to do a little bit of layout cleanup here. Got some clearance issues. That's not so bad. Just bump that down. Okay. I want to get the angles fixed, but hardware-wise, every pin has now been tested. So, go back to tested, and I tested I squared C. I have not yet tested SPI. I can do that now. I'll just include H. Just try and see what happens with you. And then I'll just put it on the clock. There. Tell it that compiler's still kind of like, it's new because it's like you have to compile like the entire core every time. The linker isn't like optimized yet. Okay, and yeah, you can hook up this as well. To Mosi. You know what? It's this serial file stuff, I think. Yeah. Okay. So I definitely get clock line. There you go. So clock line is definitely working. Not seeing anything on the data line yet. Oh, it's on the clock line now. Clock. Yeah, that's weird. I have to like set the data. Let's see. So, yeah. Do this stuff. So I'm not using transactions because transactions actually not supported yet on this side. definitely see clock and data. Got a lot of parts of the SPI stuff working. I can try as and try printing out the SPI and I'll just tie the master in to ground or 3-volt. No, it doesn't like that at all. Huh. Well, looks like it's not quite working yet. Weird. This should be in, it's create clock divider, data mode. Just a bit order. I mean, what's interesting is it's hanging on SPI transfer, which was just working. Must be, like, the Arduino.org 0 core may not function.
Well, is there any post online that anyone's got it working?
No, I mean, like, it's super new. So I'm actually gonna take a break from testing that and move on to something else. Which is, I was thinking, because I was doing research, because I basically want to try the Arduino.cc core, but I can't because the bootloader is a different bootloader. And you can grab the bootloader off of this with a J-Link, but like actually, like I don't really want to use the Arduino core. So I think what I can do is I can plug micro USB into Arduino Pro, just Arduino org, and then in 6.4 or whatever, select Arduino 0 programming port, and then programmer, and then atmel edebug, which is like OpenSUD thing. And then I don't want to do that. And then it basically it's basically, as far as I can tell, it does like the edebug chip does CM systap, which is like a method of programming chips. It's kind of like JTAG, but it's kind of designed for ARM chips. It's usually used by Mbed and NXP and some others. And it looks like it programmed and verified, like stopped the chip and did it. So it does like, this is like an SWD chip. So I don't know, maybe it worked. So this is a bit the device manager. So we can sell that. If I unplug it and I plug in the native USB, This is unknown device. Whoa, I'm plugging in a bunch of stuff. But if I look for the details, it's got a different VAD and PID. So it's going to try to get Windows Update, which is probably not going to work. But then in the Arduino 164, under drivers, I think one, yeah, 2341 is their VIDs, so I just need to find 204D. It isn't in here. But maybe they just don't have the drivers here yet. But it did come up as an Arduino.cc board. Okay, it's gonna look forever. So I'm going to now check the Arduino 0 driver something. Drivers. Nope. It's only drivers. Okay. Windows. Okay, Windows software. Okay, control panel. Device manager. Update. Is this thing still going? Oh god. Stop. Oh. Let's do this again. No, I can't do this yet because I'm still waiting for Windows Update to put on its pants. But then, if I look for the driver, it will be in here. So I just have to wait. Okay. Finally, not found. Now I can update software. Oh, couldn't find it. I have to have some other version. Let me try to put it. Interesting. It doesn't find driver. Looking for it. I will find it. Data gateway. That's not what I'm looking for. Well, no, actually, no, wait. It did find it. I think this is something else. Weird. Okay, so if I put in the native port, it doesn't know. Yes, there's the programming port driver, but they did not.
.org or .cc?
No, this is .cc, and I burned it with the CC driver, and it has the CC VID. And the programming port, like if you put in the programming port, it comes up. And I get the edebug port, USB COM port. So that's good. But on the native USB, it says unknown device, which makes me think actually I probably need some later. No, it's only on 165. Let's see if we can GitHub. driver or something. CD scripts. No. Hardware? No, that's two drivers. Hold on. So annoying. Okay, well. Yeah, it doesn't seem to have even. Oh, you know what? It won't be here. It won't be here because it's going to be in the roaming. It's not going to be here. It's going to be in users. It's going to be in the package. That's what it's going to be. Maybe? Tools? New drivers? Nope. Shoot. I thought I was being all witty. I was like, I know where it's going to be. Yeah, it might be in 164. They added the driver. I really didn't want to download the entire 164 install, but I think probably. Sorry, the 165 install. But I think I'm gonna have to do it. On the off chance it has that driver. Export? No. Variants, isn't it? Cores. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. PID. Good Google form. I think it's just going to tell me to do the same thing. Let's see. Install DPNs. Okay, wait, there's some other information. Under drivers, DPNs. I don't even know what the fuck this is though. Okay, well, fuck it. Let's run this program. See, this is like all weird. You see that in the Arduino.cc? It said Arduino SRL.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
I mean, we don't know what's going on behind
And now
the
it's
scenes.
Arduino LLC. I think I just released like 2 viruses to my computer that are gonna like fight to the death.
2 Arduino enter. 1 Arduino leave.
Yeah. And then what's all Arduino drivers? Oh, I guess this is before they had them signed. Yeah, there's like Arduino.org, Arduino.cc, libusb. Okay, let's see if that actually does something. No. Didn't do a thing. Yeah. USB. Oh. Oops. This. Let's see, why is in yeah, they have Arduino Zero, but theirs is a different VID. It's 2A03 rather than 2341. So it's going on here. Oh, you know what? I think that this one has. Yeah, this one is newer. Okay, well, I will eventually uncompress this whole thing. But for now, I'll just replace the drivers folder. Okay. Yes, okay. Yay, the answer is we'll get 165. Okay. Whew. So even though it had software, the software capabilities, it didn't actually have the driver file, but now I have the driver file.
You got it from the Arduino IDE?
Yeah, I just downloaded 165, and I just took out the drivers.
Which one, the org or CC?
No, it's not CC.
Okay, so it's in 165.
Yeah, now it shows up as 168. So this is now workinger. So now I can close 177, G 177, I'm back to 164. And I can open up the top, blink. And then I think Arduino Zero native USB. Port 0, upload blink, and then this uses a different bootloader now. So the Arduino.org bootloader was SDK 500 CDC USB, and then reset it. This board uses Samba, which is a different type of bootloader. However, it's not happy. Weird. Let's try again. Okay, I think I hit reset exactly at the wrong time. Okay, so now I've got blinking LED on pin 13. Kind of barely see it. Okay, so that's great. And this bootloader seems to be nicer, and of course will be supported more long term. So now that I've converted this from .org to .cc, I'm actually going to write on the back that this is now what?
So the hardware is from .org.
Yeah.
And the software is now from .cc.
Yeah, you can do that by plugging in the programming port, and then you upload the bootloader, but then you have to get the drivers and stuff because the drivers are different. But now I can continue to use Arduino 1.6.
Okay.
Like I can use Arduino.cc. Okay, so now I got this working, but I want to get that bootloader onto here. Now this has that programming chip built onto it, so I don't have that on my board because I just don't have the EDBug chip. And like I don't have an open OCD. I could probably get the ST-Link to work with it. Like the ST-Link does support OpenOCD. So like With a lot of work, I could probably get it to like read off of here, but I don't have to because it says an SWD port stands for SWID. I don't know, software debug port or something. I'll use my J-Link, which is German. And I bought this in school and I still have it. And then I have our little adapter, which converts the gigantic J-Link cable to this nice, cute 0.05 inch pitch connector. And you just plug it in right here. Very nice. Goes to J-Link. Have it powered up. Now you open up Atmel Studio. Okay. And you go to Tools. Oh no. Cancel. Stop. Tools. Device Programming. And it supports the J-Link. You already did this a while ago because I did the other bootloader at 721G18A. Interface SWD, apply. You accept the license, and then I'm going to set the clock. You can like set it to anything, but this is fine. It's like I'm running at 8 megahertz at least, right? So that's okay. Read the device signature, and then you go to device information, and it's like, okay, you know, 256K flash, 2K RAM, device signature, memories, and then I can read this. I'm going to say this is the Arduino CC bootloader.hex. And we'll read the flash. And the nice thing about the J-Link is everything is supported by J-Link.
Yeah.
Like, it's expensive, but everything supports it. Like, every chip. It's like you kind of it always has to work with J-Link. Okay, great. So, they're fuses, but the fuses aren't relevant. Okay, so it's pretty annoying. But so we've read the flash off. So now I remove this and remove this and go back to my board. And now this one I actually tore off the SWD pins by accident, so I'm going to say goodbye to this one for now. And instead I'm going to use this board. So this board I have the FWD pads on the bottom brought out. And I'm trying to remember which pin is which. So the one closer to USB is clock, so it's blue. Okay, so then I will scope out these scope lines. Okay. All right, so now I need my little handy breakout. So this is an SWD breakout. Okay, so look at this. And then top pin is 3 volt. Top pin is ground. Blue wire is clock. I always forget this. Hang out. Okay, so IO is this top pin. And then clock is this pin. Okay. Power this board up. So now we will close this and then, oh, reset my J-Link. Doesn't see it. Weird. Wired up. Rewrap and ground. Let's quit. Reset the J-Link. Okay. Who knows what I want for? Read it. No. Kilohertz. Read signature. Looks okay. Memories. I will now select that bootloader and then program it in. Ooh. We'll erase the chip. I don't want to debug. Why does it seem to debug? Weird. I'm so sure I cannot be allowed to program this chip. Why would it have support for this chip if it didn't have permission? Let's use the command line, but I think it's just tool acting weird. On the chip. Looks good. I'm going to erase the chip now. Okay. So programming it again. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to read it. I wonder if there's some fuses that I have to set. Usually you erase it and then you can rewrite it. I already wrote a bootloader. I wonder if there's like security. No, I don't want to do that. Fuses. Some of these windows. So I should read this.
Interesting, it's completely empty. And this is definitely not empty. So, totally failed to write anything. Wires are loose. I don't know if it's all is okay. Could it be? This is to be 100 kilohertz. It's very low. Oh, I wrote another bootloader to this earlier, and that's how it worked. So weird. Okay, it's gonna fail again. Why this would happen? Yeah, I wonder if there's some sort of like protection I have to set. There's definitely like boot protect. Control boot protect. Makes me wonder if that's what I gotta mess with. Control. Okay. Region box. Nope. Yeah, there's something that I have to do to help me program this in. I can erase, but I can't write. But it worked the first time. So I wonder if it's like I already programmed it, it set something, it's going to error out. No, it just crashes instead. That's cool, it's just dead. Well, isn't a hardware until something stops working.
Yep.
It's totally, it just fell over.
Oh, you broke it.
Yeah, I broke it. Context ID. Error. I bet if I put this is again. Let's try verifying. And you got to read the data sheet on how to allow me to erase this and program it a second time. So I reprogrammed it. And oftentimes if you program it, you set some protection fuse. Now you can't reprogram it, but you can erase it. Did verify okay. I'm going to just read it out manually anyways.
almost done. I'm going to read this flash and I'm going to look at it.
It's weird, like my J-Link LED's off. Who knows what that means. Okay. Yeah, the last thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to look at the file I just read in. No, it actually programmed it. So maybe it was that fuse. And somewhat promising, I'm actually getting a blinking red LED, once per second LED. So, I don't know, whatever thing I did to it works. Probably that boot protect fuse. Oh yeah, and it shows up. So, that's sweet. So I'm going to upload this new, oh yeah, it doesn't have serial 5. It's like, there's no such thing as serial 5. That's an Arduino.org thing. So now I'm going to try to program this board through Arduino.cc. And later on I'll like change the VAD and PID to be hours and stuff, and so it doesn't say Arduino on it. Ooh, that's exciting. Totally in front. But yeah, so far it's actually working pretty well. Yes, the serial port works and blinking LEDs. So, success! I have made an ATSAB21D board that is compatible with the Arduino CC, Arduino Zero. So there will be a feather that is
Okay.
Zero compatible.
It's crazy. You're telling everybody all your product lineups and everything you're doing, Lady Ada. It's crazy.
It's J-Link hour. Okay. There's no questions. That's kind of cool.
Well, I mean, people are talking about stuff for the room. Okay, that is from the Desk of Lady Ada. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. We'll be doing this again during the week, I'm sure. From the Desk of Lady Ada is brought to you by you, the customer. We don't have ads or sponsors or venture capital or credit card loans or
Did
any
you
type
show
of
them the
loans.
cat?
What?
Did you show the cat?
I will show a house cat.
I mean, he's right there.
I will show a house cat.
He's so comfy.
He was comfy.
He was comfy. Now he's angry. He's just like, I was very happy.
Yeah, there's this view. Hello. He's a blob.
You can turn him so you can.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay.
Alright.
Good work,
Please
Monster.
buy an electronic kit and support Adafruit so we can keep doing this.
I don't put my J-Link away. I'm J-Link. Alright, so I got one working board. Boots. Alright, yeah, I want to go over there and click the stop being on the internet button.